بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الكريم أيها الأخوة الأحبة. Dear respected brothers and sisters, I greet you with salam. Salam alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is the weekly roundup of our weekly weekend news roundup from Zaidan Al-Kahlout. I'm wearing the mask, so to promote wearing the mask regardless. Allah protect you, Allah guide you. If you love yourself, if you love your family, if you love your country, love your community, wear the mask, especially if you are wearing it outside. I'm just wearing it just for the purpose of promoting mask, and I promote the mask when I go to the masjid. I have my own prayer rugs and I wear the mask, and I'm blessed, and all of us are blessed who are able to worship God on their own way. Dear respected brothers and sisters, dear followers, family, friends, neighbors, people I meet in the masjid, people I meet in the market, people I meet in the supermarket, in the road. This is a collage of the weekend of what's going on in the world. This is the end of the month of June 2020. Among the hot topics is the first is the congratulations to our sons and daughters, brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers, whoever keen and wanted to learn and studied hard, and graduated. Congratulations, Mabruk, Mabruk, Barakallah fikum. Blessed your heart, blessed your family. Thanks to your good work, those who worked and struggled and stood up, they achieved. They become successful. They finished high school, they finished college degrees, and they finished university degrees and beyond. Congratulations from my heart. Now you finished step one, which is the training and the certification. Now you are entering the real world. I hope God will bless you and you'll find the best place of job to serve your country, yourself, and the whole world. Mabruk, congratulations for everybody who graduated. This is the first point. The second point is the President of the United States and his Vice President deny or ignore wearing the mask like this to their face and their mouth, where it is or it should be a necessary thing or a necessity to go outside. Now, why they don't wear it? Because they want to promote the election for Mr. Donald Trump. And the election is more important than anything else, more important than Black Lives Matter, more important than people killed in Yemen or killed in Afghanistan or killed in Iraq or killed in Lebanon or killed in London or killed in Kentucky or killed in Atlanta. They don't care about anybody. They care about re-electing Mr. Donald Trump. And he cares about what do you call them, the sculptures and tunnels and tournament in Washington DC and this and that, more than the human being are killed. And the lives of a human being matters. Every single human being life matters, more important than a sculpture of George Washington or whoever, Winston Churchill, or God knows what is that leader name. That doesn't mean I am pro demolishing these sculptures, nor I support the sculpture versus the human being. No, human being is more important than sculptures. This is the second thing. The third thing also is the recklessness of the Mr. President. The people are fighting for their lives and for their bad discrimination acts being practiced for over hundreds of years, and he is playing golf in Virginia last Tuesday as if nothing is happening in the world. Another thing, another fourth thing, God knows where he's going to take all of these, Mr. President. The conspiracy or the tragedy that the Russian intelligence, they were trying to do brave some Taliban militant to kill US troops in Afghanistan, and the president either did not know or was not briefed or didn't care, or all of the above is very, very dangerous to the United States and to protect the United States troops and protect national security and protect the men and women who are in the front line. This is a very, very dangerous accusation, and in the election time, not in the, it's in the peak of the election time, which is now, November 4th is the election day, and we are what, July, August, September, October. These 4 months, and then it's over. And so God knows what's going to happen. God protect us. God protect the United States of America. God protect all those lives who are in the front line, and that's very, very dangerous. One more thing, and it is the number of, I don't want to talk about numbers of dead people, but I would like to say that a lot of countries influenced by Mr. President Donald Trump try to reopen the country irrationally, not rationally, irrationally, not normal. They want just reopen the country, just reopen the country. Like he said before, stop doing the testing. That's not right. We need the testing to the people to check if they are infected or not. And if they are infected, they go to quarantine. If they are not infected, they stay home for 2 weeks. Anyhow, this is very important. The number of the people who open their stop the blockage of no work, stay home, stay home, stay home. The rushed reopening the economy and the society in England, in France, in America, in India, in China. Now, based on that thing in Brazil, what happened is a catastrophe. It's the old coronavirus, the COVID-19. But when you open it, you should open it with a strategy, with distancing, 2-meter distancing, wearing the masks, wearing the gloves, avoid gathering, don't go unless you have to. When you cough and sneeze, cough in a different way. Don't go to bars and nightclubs. What happened in the United States, California, especially Texas and Florida, is amazing number. Florida, yesterday, Saturday, they had almost 10,000 infected people. They tested positive by Florida state by itself. They tested 9,500 something. Almost 10,000 infected in one single day. So Florida state declared 4th of July, they're going to close the state. They're going to go back to lockdown. Nobody go to public places, no bars, no restaurants, no beaches. And the same thing in Texas. Texas is a huge state in the United States of America, and they opened it to the business and this and that. Guess what? A huge number. The hospitals cannot take their infected people. California is the same. California hospital cannot take any more. The same thing in Texas state. The state, they cannot take it anymore. And they put lockdown, or they restudy or rethink of the opening or reopening strategy again, because the numbers of infected people, the number of deaths is abnormal, ambiguous, huge number. Same thing in two more other countries, India and Brazil. India, they have 500,000 infected people. Wow. 500,000, it's 500,000. It's 500,000 people infected, tested, and become diagnosed with COVID-19. That's very dangerous. Same thing with Brazil. Brazil is one of the latest countries who took care of the COVID-infected COVID-19 and coronavirus. They are next to the United States of America in numbers. And now we come to the United States of America. United States of America, they have 2.5 million people infected. Just the United States of America by itself is 2.5 million people infected of coronavirus, COVID-19. And unfortunately, 125,000 people, more than 125,000 people are dead. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi. I feel sorry. Please, I express my condolences for those who are dead. May God accept them in His mercy and consider them martyrs, and God compensate their families with His best generosity of support and respect and gratitude. It's sad that the people are taking this virus not serious. Not serious. One infected person would infect hundreds and 20s and tens, and his family and his neighbors and his community, just because of his recklessness. He is not taking care of himself. Why? Please, brothers, fellows, neighbors, Arabs, Muslims, Christian, Jews, Hindus, Himalayan people, Eskimo people, Dalai Lama people, whatever you worship, love yourself, respect yourself, take care of yourself, be reasonable, apply logic, clean your hands, do not communicate with others unless you are respecting the distance, at least 2 meters, at least 6 or 9 feet away from each other. Avoid gatherings, avoid sweating and touching others people, avoid touching, use electronic doors. Don't put your hands in the knob of the door to open the door. Use your elbow, use something with plastic. Don't use your hand, use your leg or your foot. Your life is very important, brother and sister, son and daughter, and grandson and granddaughters. I love you. I want you to live. I want you to enjoy your life. I don't want you to die. Unfortunately, in the news, we have seen that a lot of kids are dead in the recent episode of this week in the Euronews, in the CNN, in Al Jazeera News, and that's sad. I don't want anybody to die abnormal. We die when we get old and when our life is gone, but you don't die at 10 or 20 or 30 or 40. God knows when somebody dies. But I want you to live and enjoy your life. Life is beautiful and life is pleasant, and there's plenty of things. And this corona is gone. We are in the second phase. Hopefully within 3 days we'll go to phase 2 or phase 3, or depending on which country you are in the Middle East or Far East in Japan, or in Europe and United States. Some of the countries, a lot of the countries who opened bluntly like a month ago, they are rescheduling the blockage, and they're rescheduling, gradually opening and applying strictly with the rules of cleanliness, distance from each other, avoid traffic, avoid gatherings, open the necessary businesses. Yes, the economy is bad. The economy is bad, not here in the United States, not here in Europe, not here in the Gulf, all over the world. People being working, not working for the last, some from December, some from January. Now we are in June, and the doors footsteps of July. 6 months. There are people who don't have food. There are people who do not have water. There are people who do not have electricity. There are people who don't have a tent to live under. So those who are enjoying their life, villas and mansion and apartment, and those who have some money or have a system, thanks to God that they are able to live and enjoy their life. But think of those who do not have anything. Think of those who are crippled. Think of those who are in a special need. Think of those people who their country doesn't want them to come back home. And we are blessed that we have a country that loves our citizenship, loves our citizens, and loves our residents. And thanks God we live in a normal situation. A lot of people are not enjoying this atmosphere. I do pray to God to make it easy on everybody to enjoy his life and her life and their life, and make us among those who are able to appreciate God's mercies and blessing, and make us among those who stretch their hand to give and to provide and to share and to guide and to support the brothers, the sisters, the needy, the neighbors, the elder people, the youngster in the streets. Help everybody. Be thankful to God. Brothers and sisters, friends, neighbors, wherever you are, stand up in a positive way. Be positive. Be thankful to God. Help the authorities. Clean your hands. Wear gloves. Wear the mask. Don't go outside without a mask. It's become a law in so many countries and states. Abide by that. Work hard. Go to a specific place. Don't touch things unless you take them with you. And be reasonable. Buy something for your neighbor. Buy something for an elder person. Give food to the needy. If you can help with some cash, with some assets to your neighbor, God bless you. That's a pleasant thing. Do that. We need a lot of cooperation. We need a lot of understanding to our situation. Don't be contaminated with politics. We are human beings before politics and after politics. We are servants of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah, God created us to please Him, serve Him, and enjoy our life. So do it. Help yourself and help the others. Help your family. Help your mom. Help your dad. Visit your sister. Ask for your family members. Do you need something? Everything is okay. Can I help? Can I bring you something? Be positive in helping. There are people who will not ask you for food, but they are in need. There is a lot of severe necessities are not available. There's no work, no income. There are some people who are 60 or 65, depends on the retirement age in your region. And for the last 6 months or 1 year or 2 years, they have children and they don't have income. So how are they going to survive? Your help is appreciated. Your help is appreciated from God. I want you to take care of yourself. I want you to enjoy life. And this corona is not going to last forever. Corona is almost fading, gradually fading. But still we need to abide by the rule of distance from each other, the rule of cleanliness, washing the hands with soap for 40 seconds, wearing masks. If you can manage yourself online or on computers, fine. If not, go to your work and do as little as necessary contact with other human beings. Avoid gathering, avoid souk, avoid malls unless you need to do that. I would like to thank you for this weekly roundup. It's not as pleasant as everybody wants, but thanks God, we are, the glad tidings is Corona is fading. We are hoping for vaccination for it to become very soon. But still, till that vaccination is available and everybody got it, we need to consider everybody outside is an infected person, whether he know he does or he didn't know, and try to protect yourself from touching or contacting each other. In the Middle East, in Qatar, in the state of Qatar, we have a Ihtiraz, which is an application which check your status before you enter to any government department or a mall or a bank or even a place of worshiping. So before we go to the masjid, we have our prayer rack, we have our mask, and we have the Ihtiraz application, an application to check your status whether you are clean or not. Brothers, this is a good news. Hopefully by the next weekend we have a much better news concerning the situation. Sum it up, the most important thing, congratulations to everybody who graduated from high school, college or university, or master, PhD, etc. Those who worked hard, God bless them. Those who were not lucky to pass the examination, God give you a second chance, and I pray for you to pass this time, and congratulations again to those who pass, and may God bless those who are striving to protect themselves, to protect their families, and protect the community. God protect all those soldiers, medical staff, ambulance drivers, medical fighters, medical staff, and the doctors, engineers who work to make our life possible in the public place. I love you wherever you are. Take care of yourself. This is Zaidan Al Kahloud. If you didn't subscribe or like, please like and subscribe and share this channel to all your family and friends. I love you, and God bless you, and God bless everybody. Assalamu alaikum. Bye-bye.